The Maine Volunteer Lawyers Project, located in Portland, coordinates the volunteer efforts of Maine attorneys and community members to help low-income Mainers with civil legal issues. VLP's legal services are provided entirely by community and attorney volunteers, supported and supervised by a small staff. As an attorney, there are many different ways to become involved with the VLP. These include agreeing to take on pro bono cases, serving as lawyer of the day, working with the domestic violence panel, and donating your time as a helpline or courthouse assistance project volunteer. Getting on the VLP's pro bono panel is an excellent way to stretch your legal capacities or develop expertise in an area while helping individuals in desperate need of counsel.
Getting on the pro bono panel and getting referred over by VLP is extremely valuable.
For newer attorneys, it's certainly the nuts and bolts experience that you will receive nowhere else, including at your law firm. And those skills translate very well to representing corporate clients as well. Your corporate client may be a CEO, but they don't necessarily know legal jargon.
It's enhanced my skills as an attorney because it's developed kind of new neural pathways, if you will, in my brain, where instead of doing the same types of things in the same areas of law over and over again, I'm doing new things.
Once a case has been assessed and accepted for full representation, it goes out through the Lawyer of the Day program. Attorneys come into the Portland and Bangor offices and call their colleagues and peers to see if they can find someone to take a particular case.
I'm here today doing Lawyer of the Day. It's been really exciting. I've been able to place 2 cases, and you feel really good when you do that because you know that these people who need help are going to get it.
Volunteering with the Courthouse Assistance Project can be a very manageable but rewarding form of service. The Courthouse Assistance Project, or CHAP, runs out of the Biddeford, Portland, Lewiston, and Augusta courthouses one afternoon a week. Staffed entirely by volunteers, the CHAP project connects walk-in clients with attorney volunteers.
A lot of the people who come into CHAP on Thursdays are totally at a loss for how to navigate through the legal system.
They come in at sometimes the worst point in their life, no knowledge of how the process works, scared to death, they've heard horror stories, and it's not like you got 2 rich people fighting over the Ferrari that no one else but them really cares about. The core of these people's lives are their families, and I think there's probably no more important area than this for pro bono.
A similarly rewarding way to volunteer is by working with the VLP's helpline. Attorney and law student volunteers commit to a 3-hour time block on certain weekday afternoons or evenings during which they call pre-screened clients and provide legal information and advice to help them through their family law cases.
It's just like a snapshot. So you get this snapshot, you help in that snapshot, and then that person sort of goes off and tries to do it themselves. And we're just there to help them along the way. It helps me to sort of think fast and think on my feet and, sort of keep me sharp.
If you have a particular interest in helping victims of domestic violence, the VLP's Domestic Violence Panel might be a good fit. The DV panel, which takes place at the Portland District Courthouse on Fridays, allows for limited representation of domestic violence victims in court.
Oftentimes the abuser is represented by counsel, and that almost institutionalizes the power imbalance between the victim and the alleged abuser. And I've seen a number of those cases where I believe but for a VLP lawyer being involved, the victim would have dropped the case and returned to the cycle of abuse.
It's a great experience, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done, and I do it almost every Friday now.
No matter your geographical location, area of practice, or level of expertise, the VLP and thousands of low-income Mainers are in desperate need of your help.
Sometimes volunteer lawyers are asking themselves, am I really making a difference? And the answer is you are, because you're doing what you can, and if a lot of other lawyers step in and do what they can, we can make a significant impact in the unmet legal needs in the state of Maine. VLP can help you manage your time commitment in a way that's not overly burdensome for the attorney, that's highly efficient in terms of the work that you provide, and in addition to that, they'll provide you with great training and support on an ongoing basis, and on top of all that, they're terrific people to work with.
Please contact Lynn Martin Hunt, Volunteer Coordinator, for more information.